Obviously, I know everybody's experience is just slightly different, but one thing that I feel like I'm not seeing very much here on TikTok or other social media platforms is the trauma that can come out of an egg retrieval. And I think that I'm the type of person, like, I have a really high pain tolerance. I'm the type of person to like push on through. But if there's one thing that makes me cry at the drop of a dime, is that the saying? Drop of a hat? That's it. Is the thought of potentially having to do another egg retrieval. And I touched on it in a previous video, but I just thought I would come and maybe like chat through that a little bit more, because again, I'm not seeing a lot of people talk about this. And yes, I have had 2 really hectic, uncomfortable, horrific egg retrievals. Yes, I get good numbers, but the ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome, the hemorrhaging of blood both times, the just like it's like every side effect that I can get, or every side effect that's listed on something, I get it to the most extreme. And I'm not a hypochondriac, this isn't in my head, and so I will never give up on the dream of being a mom. I know that that is for me. I know it's going to happen, and like I truly know that. But if I would do anything else in this process again. I'll take all the needles, etc., but I never want to do another egg retrieval. And so I feel like there's going to be a lot of work that I need to do, like mindset wise, to get ahead of that, because to burst out in floods of tears is not normal, especially like it's past now. You have your embryos, like you're in a good state, but yet it makes me so incredibly, it's like making me, I can feel this eye starting to tear. It makes me so weepy, because like the fear of like ever having to like do that again, it's traumatizing. And so I feel like this is like something that's like not talked about. And I only have a fear of one other thing like this, and it's the dentist, and it's so completely irrational, but like I never ever want to do this again. But it's like I so desperately want to be a mom. Like it's just, it is like hell. And I think the thing that I feel like nobody talks about is like how long it takes for you to recover after the egg retrieval. So it's like, it's not the egg retrieval itself that is like traumatizing. I was afraid the first time to like go under the anesthetic and stuff, but it's like everything else that goes along with it. So it's like you're in such discomfort before you go in to do it, and then like the months and all of the complications like after the fact. And so it's hard going through it, but equally I didn't anticipate it being so hard like mentally after the fact. And I do really believe that mindset is such a huge like part of this journey. And I know I should probably take the pressure off, but it's like I so desperately want the next things to work because of the fear of ever having to do an egg retrieval again. And so yeah, I just thought I would like quickly kind of talk about that, because I feel like if I saw somebody else talk about this beforehand, I don't know, I would feel like comfort in that solidarity, that it's not just me to be afraid to go through it again. And I don't know how some of you guys have done like 4 or 5 rounds of egg retrievals, because for me it was like absolutely horrific. And I think because I'm no weak bitch, like that's how I go through life, to feel like my dream could potential of like being a mom could be crushed by not having the courage to go through another egg retrieval. Like it feels like something trivial for that to be like the wall that I'm up against between my dream, like having my dream, and not having my dream. But I feel like my fear is valid. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go deal with this.